boys and girls. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you've gotten a chance to watch this video. Today we're going to talk about something called iPick. Do you think I'm going to talk about pick as in I pick my nose? That doesn't sound right. Do you think I'm going to talk about pick as in I pick out what coat to wear to school? That doesn't sound like right either. I pick. Well, let's look at the sign I have back here. I pick. Purpose, interest, comprehension, no. That word comprehension, I've heard teachers talk about that word when they're talking about reading. And there's a stack of books right there. I bet we're going to talk about I pick as in I pick the book I want to read. That's right. That's what it is. Today I'm going to teach you how to pick out a book you'd like to read. But before I talk about that, let's talk about these shoes. I'm going to a wedding and I need help deciding what to wear. I'm so frustrated because these are all the shoes I have and I can't figure out which ones would be the best. I wonder if I can use my iPick method to choose which shoes to wear. Purpose. Purpose means why are you doing it? What am I wearing the shoes for? Why am I going to wear the shoes? Well, I need to go to a wedding. Let's think about the purposes of all these shoes. These are snow boots. The purpose of these is to walk in the snow. These are tennis shoes. The purpose of these is to run, exercise, work out. These are high heels. The purpose of these is to make somebody look fancy. And these are dress shoes. The purpose of these is to make somebody look fancy. Which shoes do you think fit the purpose or why I need to wear the shoes the best for the wedding? Not snow boots. And not tennis shoes either. Okay. So these shoes and these shoes fit the purpose. Both of these shoes fit why I would need to wear them to a wedding. They both make somebody look fancy. Let's talk about interest. Do either of these shoes interest me? Do I like the way both of these shoes look? Well, I really like both colors. And you know, these are a really nice brown and these are a really nice nude, and I like the little heel. So yeah, they both interest me. Let's move on and see if I can figure out which ones to pick. Comprehension. Do I understand them both? Do they both work for me the same way? Well, let's see. Can I walk in high heel shoes? Yes, I've had lots of practice. So I can comprehend how to wear these. I know how to wear these. Laces. Do I know how to tie shoes? Are these the fit for me because I know how to do laces? Well, actually, yes, I have lots of practice with laces too. So those would work for me too. I could handle both of those. Finally, no. Do I think that these would fit my feet the right way? Well, let's check them out. Sure enough, the high heel fits just fine. But does this dress shoe fit me just fine? Oh my, that is not going to work. Oh, which shoes do you think I should pick? These that fit me, fit my purpose, my interest, I know what to do to wear them, and they fit my foot? Or these big shoes that would probably fall off? These shoes fit me just right. I pick these shoes to wear to the wedding. Oh my goodness, thank you for your help. Now I need your help choosing what book to read using iPick. Let's see, I've got Boom Chicka Boom, Stargirl, that's a good one. I've got Olivia's Opposites, and Religion-Worn Ethics, a source book of textual traditions. Okay, so this feels like got a lot of stuff going on. So I need to look back at my chart here. Purpose. Purpose. When you're choosing a book, you have to ask yourself the purpose first. Why do I want to read? Why do I want to read? Then you have to ask yourself interest. Does it interest me? Do I think I'll like it? Does it interest me? Then you have to ask yourself comprehension. Am I going to understand what the book is about? When I read a page, can I tell myself what happened on the page, or do I read the page and feel confused? Do I spelled that wrong. Cross it out and move on. Understand. Do I understand? And finally, know. The last thing you have to ask yourself is, do I know most of the words? Do I know most of the words? So that means that when you read the page, can you read most of the words on the page? Or when you read the words, is it hard to make sense and you have to keep stopping to guess what the word is or ask an adult, and you can't get through the page with ease and flow and sound like a reader? So let's use these questions to not pick shoes now, but to pick a book. Let's look at the first question. P for purpose. Why do I want to read? Well, I want to read just to enjoy reading. I want something that's a little bit of a challenge. What I want is a just right book. A vacation book is something that's easy, easy, easy. I could read it on vacation, it's so easy. A someday book is a book that I can't read right now, but maybe I could save it for someday when I feel like a stronger reader after some more practice. And a just right book is a book that I can read right now by myself, understand it, and also feel like there's a few words I have to figure out here and there. So I'm looking for a just right book that I can read by myself without somebody's help, but not a book that's so easy I can fly through it. Let's see here. That's why I want to read. Well, do all these books fit my purpose? I would say yeah. I could try to read one of these books for a just right book. They fit my purpose fine. Interest. Does it interest me? Well, boom chicka boom, or chicka chicka boom boom, I actually love the colors on the front cover, so that looks pretty fun. And Stargirl, I like the colors too. Olivia's opposites, I already know a lot about opposites. Oh, and look at the words. Up, down, long, short. This book doesn't even have complete sentences. This doesn't feel like it interests me. It's too easy. And this book looks really big. And if I could finish this book, I would feel really proud of myself. So I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. Let's talk about C, comprehension. Do I understand? Do I understand the words of the book? Let's look at one of the pages on this book. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Well, I know that those sentences mean that these three letters climbed up the tree. So I understand what happened on that page. Let's open up a random page in this book. Kevin to the rescue, thankfully, clapped his hands. Hey, how about this? Maybe it should be official. Maybe one person in the whole district should be appointed to be on, he waved his arm, everybody's side. Well, I understood that paragraph, it was happening where a boy named Kevin was holding up his arm and talking about a district, and I would assume that means school district. So I feel like I comprehend or understand those pages. Let's open up a random page on this book. Let's see. And if the, let's see. This is kind of hard. There's not a lot of words I know. Oh man. On the genre and ration day, that looks like a different language, of such military orations, see Eric McGreer, Two Military Orations of Constantine the Seventh, and John W. Oh man. Let me try another page. Seeking to resolve such controversies through the use of arms found ready political and military support and were equipped and trained, and those who tried to find peaceful and humane solutions with respect for the legitimate interests of all parties remained. Oh man, I can read the words, but I do not understand what I'm saying. And I definitely don't know most of the words that I just read. This seems like a Sunday book. Maybe I can read this when I'm a stronger reader. Now, let's think, because I can handle all the things with this book, and I can handle all of these questions with this book. I know most of the words. I understand it. It interests me. I want to read it. But let's just make a choice now. This book maybe feels too easy, like a vacation book. This book feels like something that's going to challenge me a little, like a chapter book. It feels just right. All right, boys and girls, what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and write down. Can you come up here and get a little closer, please, cameraman? I want you to pause the video, and I want you to make an exact copy of this in your journal. Date in the corner, iPick is the title, and write down this acronym for iPick. And then, after you write it down, use these questions to help you pick a book. Either a real one you can hold in your hands, one online that you find. There are lots of ways you can get a book. Maybe you want to take a trip and ask the school library. And I want you to ask yourself these questions and find a book that fits your purpose, a just right book. All right, see you later, boys and girls.